Good morning, world. What a beautiful day. And I see some change over by the fountain. A tarpaulin appears to have arrived. So I wonder if Sebastian and Manu are here and if they've got any further with working out the problems with those joints. This weather has put a spring into my step. So let's go down and see what is happening in the house.
Ben's just gone off now to go and get the basket to redirect all the wiring. And I'm getting the to redirect all the pipes.
Every time I see you in the kitchen, you've got a tape measure.
I know, because we've got to measure the area cuisine now.
So you've decided to add that on.
Why am I even
Because you're the
this?
tallest person, you're the only one who can hold it up. How many kitchen companies have you contacted so far?
135.
You see, you are a machine,
But do you know how many
Andrew.
responses we've had?
How many?
6 or 8.
Okay,
And
well,
do you know how many people went, France, no? Just that.
France.
No. 8. 8 people. Exactly. No other words.
Well, it's all happening in here, as you can see. Today is the sort out the wiring day.
All the roof down now fully.
Yeah, totally down. We can cope with
We've had a
anything.
similar upbringing with parents who like to do this to houses.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we're used to
This
it.
is home.
Yeah, this is
Feels
normal.
comforting.
Wipe that off and get the dinner on.
How is it going?
Good. Hi, how are you?
Really good. Have you made, gosh, lots of progress.
Yeah.
Marie, what a change.
Walk in here now.
Yes.
Idea was so they could access the plasterboard for the kitchen.
It's perfect.
Sort of decluttering at the same time, trying to like organise things. So it's actually a good thing you came, because now I can ask you, do we want to keep this? Do we want to keep that?
Okay, what do you want me to look at?
So
that is to cook a roast chicken.
okay.
You put it inside, you put it in the oven, it makes it quite succulent and juicy.
All right. So you want to keep
I
that?
think so, we can try. Shall we try using it once? See if we like it or not. If we don't, we can get rid of it, but at least we'll have given it a shot.
Okay. Right. And what?
I want to keep the tagine.
Okay. But shall we maybe put it in the cuisine in the future then, if you want to use it?
Yeah, could do.
Yeah.
So that, weirdly, you wouldn't think so, is surprisingly useful. I got it in Emmaüs, and I used to use it when I was cooking for the workshops. I'd make a massive pate that size.
Oh wow.
So if you've ever got catering for a
Yeah.
big group of people, you can just do a whole pate in there,
Yeah.
or a terrine. It's
Okay.
good size.
I'll put those in the pantry.
Okay, that's
Cool.
great.
And here we have
They're hot water bottles.
hot water bottles.
They are the original hot water bottles.
But yeah, they've just been dusting in here for quite some time.
I think they would look quite nice on a shelf when we finally do the boot room.
Oh, yes.
You know, sort of an idea
Okay.
of grouping them together and keeping them.
All right, well, point well made.
You're like, you're completely mad.
What about this one?
Yeah, that can go.
That can go. Okay.
Yeah.
The others are for restoration.
Yes, those two are for restoration.
How are you?
Yeah, it's good. It's looking good in here, isn't it? So we have paint section over here.
Yeah, Marie's done fantastic.
Fabulous. Varnishes, wallpapers, lighting section at the back.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous furniture that we're sorting through now.
Wallpaper.
Yes, the wallpaper trolley. Can't
Yes.
live without it. Everyone can now get to this, which is great.
And aisles.
And the insulation is free here. Our easels.
Easels.
Yes, they could be stored in the attic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You two look adorable. I'm sorry, I'm just so distracted. Is she going to move? Oh, is that it? That's the position. Now. Oh,
Oh, she's such a good girl.
She's smiling.
all her favourite people around her. You've got a bit of a virgin and child thing going there, Philip.
Which one am I? Child in the brain, virgin in the pants.
Leave that in if you want. That's what she said. That's what she said.
It is time for a work meeting. Yay! planning the Easter retreat, which is going to be very exciting. But before I can start with any planning, I need one of Marie's health juices. I'm not going to film this meeting because we want to keep lots of surprises for the people who are coming. So I don't want them to know exactly what's going to be happening on the Easter weekend, but it's getting quite exciting here. Are you excited about the guest season starting again?
I am, actually.
It'll be even better with a kitchen, wouldn't it?
We'll see how it goes. You know, I find that there's no point in stressing about something that you can't control, or making a problem where there shouldn't be one, or don't need to be one.
There is already one, so
we need to just stay calm.
Stay calm, keep calm and carry on.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lalande way.
Yes.
What are you making for lunch today?
Just fried egg sandwiches with ham and cheese.
Just that.
We're a bit late because of the meeting.
Do they know how lucky they
I
are?
don't know. We'll see.
It's the triumvirate of kitchen restorers. I'm coming in.
Cracking on, aren't we? Look at this. It's like the A-team in here.
It is. Got the best people in central France on this problem.
Yeah. You know it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so what's happening with the electrics?
So electrics are all going in a cable basket on the ceiling to get them up and off of the suspended ceiling.
Oh, I see. Yes, I see that little cage that's going along.
So I'm going through unlacing and just sorting through the cables, marshalling them up, getting them into nice bundles. There'll be more coming down here and probably some more down the middle of the ceiling as well.
Are you and Amory responsible for my heating pipes no longer being in existence?
Don't look at me.
That might be my fault.
Oh.
It's Ben's fault, but it's Amory who did snipping.
Okay, so...
You don't need to. What's the point of having pipes if you don't have a heating system?
Oh, so we're just getting rid of the pipes now, are we? Yeah, no point.
Just weighing all the copper.
What's happened to the pipes?
No, because more than half the pipes had blown. They had splits in them.
Oh,
You got them outside.
oh my goodness.
got
Okay, so if we had turned the heating system on after doing the ceiling, we would have ended up with another massive leak.
The only trouble in doing what we've done though now is you're going to have 3 concealed inspection hatches,
Okay,
which they're concealed. You'll just see like a millimetre
yeah.
gap around.
It's unfortunate, but I understand we don't ever want to have to take the ceiling down again for
No,
this
but you're going
problem.
to have parts where you can just pop the lid, drops down, you can just make sure that everything's all
Okay.
hunky-dory. But Ben's got to do some cuts on the wires as well, so he's going to position them where we're going to be putting the inspection hatches for the pipe work. So the job's a good one.
I'm in the Grand Salon with the head of the building firm, one of the builders, and Amory. They are starting to decide exactly how they'll be tackling the rebuilding of this floor. And at the moment, they're talking about the actual scaffolding because we're above a vaulted cellar here. So they can't just put the scaffolding poles anywhere here because it might not take the weight below. So we're going to have to go into the cellar as well and see exactly where they can start to support the ceiling when they take the beams out.
2-3 jours avec Chris dans la cuisine, mais j'ai déjà prévenu que je vais la laisser parce que j'ai besoin de venir ici, de commencer tout de suite avec les murs et le singe 2 semaines. Max. Le max, le plafond, c'est qui? C'est moi. Je vais démonter tout en haut, les murs, tout. Le plafond, tout. Ça va être que les 3 poutres visibles.
Donc c'est pour ça qu'il faut les chevauler à peu près partout.
Pour la semaine prochaine, pour protéger commence tout de suite et vous pouvez amener tout l'escafoulage et commencer de le construire tout de suite.
Now they're all just debating how they're going to get the piano out because it really can't stay here any longer. The piano in Natty's office doesn't belong to us, it belongs to a family who were just leaving it with us, and they're coming to collect it next week. So this will have to go into its place. Poor Natty's not going to be happy. She was so delighted at finally getting rid of a piano in her office. But eventually this will come back to the Grand Salon.
Je veux voir les caves, parce que je sais qu'il y avait des caves.
Ouais.
C'est pour que les cheveux qu'on prévoit.
Ouais.
Now we're all going to go down to the cellar so that we can see exactly how the vault is made and where they think they can put stress. And I'm wondering if we might see any hibernating bats down there. I just love the way that he is matching your beanie. It's making me really happy.
On because this is not an outfit that I was.
You're coming down. I'm hoping to see some bats.
So what are we doing down?
Checking the stress points.
Okay.
For the Grand Salon scaffolding.
More sensible
Footwear on.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Here we go. Not the most welcoming part of the chateau, but I think could be very cool one day. Though we've never really focused on doing anything here because I haven't wanted to disturb the bats. So this is the cellar. We're really in the original part of the chateau here. Est-ce que vous voyez des chauves-souris?
Non,
Il y en a souvent ici. Oui?
Plusieurs ici.
Ah, je vais venir voir.
Ah oui.
Oh, les voilà! There they are. Look at the darling little things. They must wonder why we're here disturbing them. They're starting to wiggle a little bit. We won't be here long, promise. Oh, look at them. We're just working out exactly what they need to support down here in order to be able to have the scaffolding above.
Around there.
Oh, there goes a bat.
I'm just realising, I knew this window was here and it goes underneath the terrace. I knew
Yes,
that.
this ventilation shaft there
However,
into that grotto, which is under the terrace.
but I've only just realised that this is a different colour stone to the other, and this is older than the terrace is. So I wonder if this was a window for
We're
this
in
room,
an original room of the first chateau.
right?
Oh my goodness, and maybe the floor goes down
Which
more
means that
because there's an
might be
earth floor.
a different floor below it.
I wonder.
Torments or something.
Do you think this was a window then, and not just a ventilation shaft as well?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, look
It's
around
very
it. It's got
possible.
the entire sort of.
Same thing here again.
Yeah, it's got the entire lintel around it. This looks like a window that's been filled in to turn it into just ventilation. We're standing in the OG room. Avez-vous trouvé où mettre vos supports?
Oui.
And now off to try and solve another problem in the chateau, which is the fountain. Because as I showed you the last time Sébastien and Manu were here, we have an issue with the way the joints are. They're not joining up properly for the basin of the fountain that we're putting behind the chapel. So they think they've come up with a solution. We're going to go and have a look. Right, well, we've got a little roof now. I don't think there's any change at the base here. These are those joints I was talking about that touch at the top and come nowhere near each other at the bottom. Yeah, Galahad's seeing if he can come up with any ideas. I don't think he's got any yet.
Ça, je faisais. On va reprendre toutes les coupes des pierres, on va tout les reprendre
Oh là
pour avoir
là.
des joints réguliers
Oui,
à la disqueuse.
c'est
On
ennuyant.
va tout réduire.
So everything is going to be trimmed down, every single stone, so that the joints are regular. And this is the size it will be afterwards. Now we're just deciding on the height of the water that we want. And this central pipe will actually only come to here. And it's on this that we have the actual fountain, which has these birds, and their feet, the base of the fountain, will just be touching the water that way. That's the meeting over. They're going to be coming back next week to get on with the fountain and to bring the scaffolding for the Grand Salon. Yes! Sorry, just enjoying the concert, Chris. You don't stop for my sake. So how's it gone in here?
Absolutely great.
That is great, isn't it? That's what we like. That's the spirit. It's starting to look much tidier.
And there's no more dirt.
Oh, look at the floor. It's sparkling.
Look at it.
We could eat
Eat
off
your
this.
dinner off
Yeah,
there.
we don't need a table.
Good job. Because it's covered in tools.
I could not be happier. Pavlina's back, and Philip is drawing the plans for the architect for upstairs.
So you can't really see, but I've already done it basically. I'm just putting the doors in.
Yeah, so you're using over the existing floor plan.
Yes, so if we've got a white sheet of paper, you should be able to just see what I've drawn.
Yeah, fabulous. Okay,
This is Perse.
yes.
Well,
So at the moment the bathroom's there, but now the bathroom.
Look, you can see.
Oh yeah, the bathroom's down
Bathroom is
there.
here. You got a little entrance area.
Yeah.
Then this is the room.
And all that's been taken away.
Yes, and this wall is older than these walls. So it would have been probably the Grand Salon
Yes.
in the 16th century. But then they put the wall in like this.
Made two rooms. We're going back
Made
to
two
that
rooms.
configuration.
Exactly. Well, the
Ish.
small walls. But they put this wall in, and then they were like, in the 19th century, you know what? We're going to just add another wall there and a wall here and put a bathroom, make that window smaller, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Because these are supposed to be the same size, but that's the actual size at the moment. It's tiny. It's ridiculous. The only one on the entire facade. What we are actually going to do is this wall's going to be moved slightly this way. That one's going to move slightly this way. And then this entire hallway, which is ridiculously big, this is going to be the new entrance area for Perse. So
Yes.
still, those doors that were there now are going to
Yes,
be moved
move
further back
forward.
because they match these doors here. So they'll still be together. Then this will be a doorway into the bathroom, so there's a little entrance, and then there could be double doors here into
Into
the
that
bedroom.
huge bedroom.
When we're opening the window up, so it's going to be this
Okay.
the same size as this one. So 3 big windows.
And Dissoisal looks as though it's getting smaller, but in fact it's almost the same size as it is now.
It's getting smaller and bigger, and this window gets more in the center of the room.
It's getting smaller and bigger.
Well, it's getting smaller this way because we're moving
Yes,
this in
but-
20
yes.
centimeters, but we're also moving this one out 20 centimeters.
Yes.
So it's getting
It's exactly the
smaller
same surface area.
it's a tiny bit smaller, but
Okay.
like minimally. And then for
It's
the
gaining its own bathroom, which it never had before.
exactly, and also this window gets to be more in the center of the room, and we're going to have the.
That's really nice,
bed
actually.
here.
Oh, that does make a big difference.
Yeah. So in here, like I said, you're going to have the double doors into the room from the entrance area. We've got two pairs of double doors, 4 doors in total. So one pair is going to be here, and the other pair will be here. So in pairs, it's going to look symmetrical. I haven't drawn it yet, but
Yes.
it's imagine here and there. So the bed will be opposite the fireplace.
And we'll keep them locked, but you will still be able to walk
Yes.
through. Yes.
And on this side, it'll be a single door to
Yes.
match the door that's here, both in the corners. So again, it'll look
Lovely.
you know, thought of. So from this hallway, which is considerably smaller, you walk in. There's obviously a door here that I haven't drawn yet. Then there's a little entrance area for Deswazo, and
Going
another
into the
door
bathroom.
here going into the bathroom.
Okay.
So it's gonna have both. We'll have their little entrance areas, and then they'll have their en suites, which at the moment they're sharing one, which is also annoying. We keep the history,
Yeah.
but we change it
Oh,
slightly.
it's going to be so much better.
Yeah.
Love
And
it.
look how much better the use of space this is. Look at this. This is the new corridor, and then look at the existing corridor. All of that's corridor. It's 5.5 meters by 3 meters ish. That's bigger than my first flat. No, I'm not kidding. Like it was 10 square meters, I think, or 12. So yeah.
I am filming everything that Philip's working on, the way he's setting out the bathrooms, how the furniture's going into the bedrooms with this little template. It's the most adorable little template, darling. And so my patrons will get that. So all of you who are patrons, look out for that. Touching it! And Tonton Stephen, deep in conversation. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Oh.
It was pretty profound.
I know, I had to stop the minute I came, so I'm wondering what it was.
It was deep and meaningful, and it didn't include you.
Oh, what? Okay. I'll focus on food.
How are you?
Really good, how are you?
I'm so well. So
Good that you're back.
here. We've been to the north. We defended the wall, and now we're back down here.
Okay, good. You can relax here. Down south. Second one, Ols.
No. You know that.
Okay, Marie, this looks absolutely perfect. And I particularly like, what is this, the mango with red onion?
Yeah, it's like a mango, spicy mango salsa.
Genius.
But not so spicy because people don't like spice here.
We live with a bunch of babies.
I know.
It's just the three of us, isn't it, Anne-Marie? No one else.
I don't understand why we're making such an effort for the kitchen downstairs. Look what you can do in this kitchen.
We pretend Isabel didn't hear that.
I'm going to bed, lovelies, and I will leave you poring over Philip's plans. How happy you are. I love you. Night. Night, night, all. I love his little noises. Yes, you, darling, you. I know, during the entire day he's utterly silent. And the minute he plays on the bed, all the little noises come out.
You're such a wonderful.